What's up, Carl? What's up, Freven? Alright, I got the chat connected. Let's see. Wasn't using a chat on the 24-hour. So I gotta set it up again, but I think it's good now. Hello, Juju. Yeah, it's decent. I'm happy with my quality, to be honest. Getting P3 in a stacked GT3 event, so. And we were like the only Aston Martin. Well, to be honest, Redline only. They were like the only BMW as well, but they were almost able to get the car together as well. Yeah, Bob was insanely good. What's up, Leon? Can you see the dashboard, by the way? The special event, yeah, not IMSA. Okay, what am I doing, genuinely? Temps are super high for the IMSA week, so it's gonna be slower than the previous years. Hello, Steve. You're my stream racing idol. Alright, let's go. Goat. It's hard to hear me. Really. Is my mic low? The 24 was fine. We got P3. Hello, Amulet. Car is loud. What? Should be better now. Ah, I see. It should be better now. Should be okay, now it should be better. Up. Yeah, my mic settings was on low volume. Yeah, I'll get the dash soon. Need to reload OBS browser first. Who were you building it with? Juan? Oh yeah, I know him, I know. Nice. Doesn't get much faster than that. I can drive a bit. Maybe there's like 2/10 in the turn 4. Holy turn 1. Hello Marvin. I don't know why the VOD from the 24 is not going up. I guess the YouTube video is too long. Yeah, we got P3. Thank you. Same as last year. Oh my. Yeah, hopefully. Redlands won for 3 years in a row, I think, and we've gotten P3 2 years in a row, so. Go Niklas. There's times to show him, yeah. GG. Genuinely, what the fuck is happening? 23 kmh tailwind into that corner. Top 3 worst things of all time. GG's. Yeah, you guys had an interesting strategy though. It's great. I love the F1 wheel. What am I doing genuinely? Okay, not even that bad. Couple of hundreds. Maybe if we can get the last sector together. Nah, I was just on throttle too early, to be honest. Hello, Nelson. There we go. Can we get a point 1? Can we get a point 1?
New fast flat for you.
I'm gonna lie, this is kind of fire setup. That was decent as well. Maybe can get down to a 0, but I'd rather get on the GDPs right now, to be honest. I won't have any bop today because I'm only doing 2 of the GTPs. Jaden's done the other, so. It's p1doks conditions. So I don't know the exact, but they are up on the website after today, so. Oh. Without bop, what car is? It's gonna be Ferrari and Caddy if there's no bop for sure. Do you all do sets for all? We do for all IMSA cars. We do G3, like G3, GTP, LMP2. Okay, I think that's fine. That lap is pretty good. What car? I missed the message. Yeah, Ferrari probably without bop. But I'm not, I could be wrong. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I mean, enjoy and enjoy. It was nice to drive, yeah. It was nice to get a decent finish. Yes, we do an MP2 in setups. But I'm doing GTPs now, so for the next setups. What car would... Oh, with Interlagos. Interlagos, it's Caddy. 100% Caddy. Okay. Gotta get this as well. Wait, how do I get this moving again? It's Alt. Alt L? No, Alt P. No, Alt K. Yeah, NMP2 and Interlagos is not a great combination. Alright, this is saved. Gotta save all the setups as well. I think it's a chance of rain here, right? Yeah, it is. Thank you, M. Laden, for the raid, mate. Hope you had a good stream. I guess you were doing spa. Welcome everyone. I'll put an extra half a liter in. Thank you, mate. Yeah, I'll try. I'll try to not rage quit on my on my driving on the data packs. Interlagos GTP IMSA. Yeah. What about it? The best GTP for this week Interlagos is Caddy. Let me get the. Okay, we got a wet setup as well. Okay, 2 more, then we jump into GP. Hi, Gary. Wait, let me get the... Sorry. Okay, now we're done, finally. So let's join in the... What should we start with, the Ferrari or the Porsche? Should we do the fun first or leave the fun for last? What do you say, chat? What are we thinking? No comments. No comment. I guess we do P car to start. Porsche, you mean, or? Yeah, I think Road America was one of the last weeks last season. So, well, I guess we'll start with a Porsche. Yeah, fixed setups are always trash, especially like GDP. If you're driving GDP, iRacing setups, like they're so far off the top tier setups. Like it's huge, the difference. It's not like GT3 fixed to open. It's massive in GDP. We're talking seconds probably. All right. Oh, that's a quick loading. Just before the stream, I was doing some baseline setups for the Road America, and I had a crash like out of nowhere, and everything got deleted. Yeah, Rammer is for Road America, but I named them Road America now. The new ones. I don't remember what Interlagos was, to be honest. What's up, Missy? I guess next week I'm gonna do like, yeah, like I said, like all cars. Yeah, that's from last season, GB. Rammer is Road America. P217 is LMP2. I'm not sure how much the cars have changed, to be honest. Thank you, mate. I can't drive Road America to save my life. I didn't like it in the past, but the more data packs I had to do on it, I started liking it, to be honest. But now I don't want to do because, yeah, Interlagos isn't the best for what's it called? SR. Okay, let's get the dashboard on if we can. Where are you at, dashboard? Bro. My dashboard is gone. The browser source is gone. Oh shit. That's not good. What? Why would that be gone? Okay, I won't fix that now. We used to have to drive without the dash. But I realized the other day the chat was gone as well. The chat browser source, so that was weird. But it got fixed. Thank you for the follows. What up, Jonathan? I use using the Ultimate Plus. Hello, Darren. Oh my god, we're back with the feed cam requests now. Okay. Oh, I forgot how cold tires these are. No, I've had ultimates for a while, a big while. Those ultimates are actually from Williams. All right, buddy. Sam is your teammate, or? I have tried active pedals, and I think they're cool. I didn't really get used to them in the span of time that I got to try them, but I think it's pretty good to have. That's what I thought. Pros or Ultimate? Which one? I don't know what that is, Pros or Ultimate. This is Road America. IMSA after, we're in week 6 I think it is. Next week. Oh, you mean Simicube then? Or... I think I was doing the Ultimate, but it was a year ago that I tried them, so... Maybe yes, Pro. It was when I was racing in Clio Cup in Brno, I think? No. Slovakia ring. No idea, I've only tried... Oh, you mean like that? Well, to be honest, I felt like the Ultimate Plus is better because I was more used to it. But I'm sure the Simicube pedal is great as well when you get used to it. The throttle was... I don't know, I really liked it using well the throttle. For some reason the Simicube one felt lighter. And of course, like GDP, you really need a lot of throttle control, so a bit of a... like controllable throttle is great for that. We got P3 after a lot of driving. I was completely screwed after that quad stint. No idea. The only pedals I've tried are Sprints, Ultimates, and Simicube, and Logitech G29. Hello, Gary. I'm not gonna lie, like, the GT3s drive so well. They drive so much better than the GTPs. I don't plan on upgrading to it, nope. Maybe if I get it sponsored and I like it more, I'll change to it, but... I'll check later. I have a lot of DMs to check right now. Oh, you're free from now. Okay. You're still free at 9 PM then, yeah? Yeah, Ryzen increased their subscription, so it's easy to go broke now on this game. But I bought like a 2-year on this account. I bought a 2-year subscription when it was cheaper as well, and on Black Friday. Yeah, 90 min my time. Yeah, that's what I'm still up for. What's the fastest GTP here? Well, we're trying that now. Most likely Caddy or Ferrari. Oh my god. Still cold tires. Easy to forget on this.
New fast flat for you.
The Porsche is like, it's a nice car to drive when you get used to it, but it's so hard to get used to how you have to turn in this car. Yeah, but I had it sponsored, so I luckily didn't have to pay for it. But it's amazing to use. If I could afford it, I'd buy it anyway. Oh my god! Genuinely. Cold tires, lap 3. Still. Man, I love GT3 more than this. Yeah, the balance of the chassis of the Porsche is a lot more understeer and less snappy. But overall, it's just, you need to turn so much to make a turn. So it's probably a bit easier to drive. Yeah, but they can't really price it lower because it's literally an F1 wheel. Like the steering wheel is made out of carbon fiber. It's the exact dimensions as the real life one as well and stuff like that. Genuinely, what the fuck? I felt weird after driving GT3 for a few weeks. Yeah, because the GT3 tire model is way better. Need to get back like driving like a granny now again. Yeah, that's good. I wish I could. Acura probably is decent if you like it. It's like it always is. It's always decent if you like the car, but never top tier. And because it's so bad, no one really uses it when it's top tier as well. Like, holy shit, this tire model is... You can't feel anything compared to the GT3 one. It's insane. It's just like you're gliding on the top of something, I don't know. No connection to the ground. Yeah, same on the exit. You just feel understeer and you can't like predict it. No, not on Interlagos, for sure not. It's gonna be pretty dead, so... cold calling. I don't know what that is, to be
Lap
honest.
of the session.
I'm driving Road America probably. Caddy is the best car, probably. I can't get a single clean lap in, I love it. Tuh. Yo, like, look at that. Complete tire model moment. Like, obviously you have to get used to it, but like, it's so crazy when you're used to like the GT3 where you can like properly feel, oh, I'm about to go over the limit. I need to calm down. And then you come back to this and you just already, it's too late every time. You have to guess. Rear end is not connected to the ground at any point. Nice. It's undrivable. No, they won't probably. I off-tracked again. Oof. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Fast flat for you.
Probably doesn't help that the track is 4 trillion degrees as well. The cars are a lot, or the tires are a lot better on lower temps. It's crazy how much worse it gets on high. But like, you can't feel that at all, that happening right now. It's just a joke. Yeah, that's the big thing with the GTPs on Ryzen. You can't tell anything about the limit of the tire. Also, they just overheat too quickly, but I mean, that's the main reason. As soon as you touch the limit, the tire is overheated. So in small, the GT3s was amazing to drive. Like, full-time GT3 drivers on the sim, professional ones, they complain a lot about the GT3 tires, but let them do 2 laps in this car and they're never gonna complain again. No, son, I'm not using that. It's all good, buddy. It's all yours. Peak up spa. I'm not doing that. It's a special event next week, mate. Yeah. It's crazy. You feel nothing. It's crazy. If I need what? Delivery?
New fast
It's
flat
literally
for you.
concerning how little you feel in this car. All good, mate. I have it as well. Jesus. This, yeah, it's impossible to feel. I think there's another like 3 or 4 tens in the lap, but I gotta get it together with the tire temp. It's insane how easy to overpush it is. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I really hope this event is not gonna be this hot, because it's gonna be a complete pain. A joke to drive the DTPs. If it's cold, it's gonna be a lot more of a pleasurable experience. Yeah, look at that. What the fuck? We never did, no. We did a double. Every time. I think Atte might have tripled. To try something on red line. Dude. Wow, this is... I knew it would be a surprise to get back, but every single time, you never get used to it. Caddy is rapid. Acura is also rapid around here, but it's... we got P3 Gucci flops. I just gotta start fuel saving again, and suddenly we're going fast, so... Fuel saving on hot laps. Yeah, of course I do. Like it. We got good results as well, so... Jesus, like look at this. It's not like, it's not a like the car chassis or the setup issue. It's just the tires are completely unpredictable, and I can't believe iRacing never wants to do anything about it. They, like, take a look at one of the laps. Take a look at the tire temps for a lap. It can't be that hard to fix. Someone like genuinely has to look over those tires. I gotta do the data packs, Petke, so you gotta deal with it, you know. Yeah, 2023 GTPs, that ass, bring it back. What's up, by the way, Arturo? Hello. Yeah, this is fucking. It's just a joke. Like the entire process of how they made this tire. I wanna know about it. It's good. We just got P3 in Spa. Defending our podium from last year. But the same guys were ahead, so. What about you? Oh, it's next year. Yep. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. A little bit of gambling on different things. A couple, yeah. But you invested too much in being a normal human, yeah. Bro, like, I'm telling you, look at this fucking bullshit of this tire. You have the slightest, like this much of a moment on the entry. Look how the rear is goes. Like I go over the bump, boom, boom, and the rear is gone. Yeah, but to be honest, the TC thing on the freeze is like the only thing, the only bad thing about the GT freeze. It's worse than the previous GT3 tire model. It's a bit funny because the first tire model ever created on the GTP, like ever, the first version, most likely is the best and most realistic one. I'm not talking about the hyper tires, I'm talking about the ones when the BMW GTP came out just before my ban. Yeah, by far they were the best. And they were pretty close to real life as well. I assume, like looking at the driving. Some things were obviously not great, but compared to what this bullshit is, it's way better. Yeah, the handbrake maybe was a bit of a problem, but they should have just stayed on that same model from 2023, the initial one, and we would all be in paradise right now. Anyone who complained back then didn't know how bad it could get, I assume. Including me. Yeah, we didn't know what we had made. Maybe we don't know what we have right now. Maybe they'll make it even worse than this. But I really doubt it. It's pretty much impossible. I don't know. I think multiple times they've said that they've been happy about this one. The main problem, I would assume, with how they develop their tires are that they're using no professional drivers. They're using no like professional sim drivers. If you use drivers that are like seconds off the pace, you have no way of feeling the limit of the tire. So they can use as many real-life drivers as they want. It's not gonna help. Like, look at this, look at this. Look at this. Look at how the tire reacts to my slides. It's unbelievable. 37 track time, by the way. .37 track temp. Lovely that. If the cars behaved like this in real life, the sport would be a lot more expensive, I'll tell you that. A lot more expensive than it already is. New chassis every week we need. Oh, I had an unpredictable snap and just a spike in temperatures over a bump into turn 1, so I put the wall upside down behind the barrier. We need a new chassis, mate. Hello, Juan. Yeah, I think most GT3 drivers right now in the sim who complains about the GT3 tires need to get perspective. They need to do a couple of laps in the GTP before, like, they need to get perspective. Like, wow, okay, we're actually on a pretty good model. Yeah, they're disconnected to the ground, basically, the GTPs. It's like you're above the surface in some way. You can check my coaching prices in my Discord if you wanna look into coaching. You can see how much worse it gets. Like in like if you do a couple of slaloms, you'll see how quickly the tire overheats. The first ones are catchable and then immediately it just goes. You can do the same. You see? First you can catch the slide and then immediately you can't. It shows how quickly they overheat. Yeah, if you slide here, yeah, at least first of all the delta is cooked, but also the tire is cooked, so need to be perfect here on the inch. Like, I don't know how to get the message to iRacing, because like now after driving Spa 24 and driving GT3s for so long, like I low-key want to do something about it, because it's absolutely insane how it could get this wrong. Sherry on top to increase the pricing after creating a car this bad, or a tire model this bad. That's just sherry on top, literally. Hope they use those extra $2 from every user to fix the tire model. Maybe they can pay some other professional, sim professional, to help them. Wow. It's 37 Celsius. No, I wasn't saying me, Sally. They would never let me do that. I meant someone else. I don't know. Well, to be honest, they skipped a special event prior to just prepare for Spa, so we knew they were going to be quick no matter what car they were getting, you know. Oh my god. Bro, Arturo, the HPD low-key is goated. It's not used, but it's low-key goated. Genuinely. Look at this tire. Oh my god. It's pretty incredible, like with the grip you have in the corners, and then you can just make it into ice if you want, if you feel like it in the straight. It's interesting one. Wait, I gotta increase my force feedback because I can't feel shit. Hopefully it helps. Hey yo. Swear it's the force feedback, innit? Okay, there didn't even improve. Yeah, another 15 Eurometers, come on. Give me more. Fuck me, bro. It doesn't matter how smooth you are. It just doesn't help. Genuinely, I want to end it right now. Like, we're looking at that. Mid-corner overheat out of nowhere. Thank you. Thank you for the sub, Alex. Pets Fan Club. Oh my god. Ryzen, please do something about it. I hope there's a single staff member on my channel looking, because this is... Genuinely, it can't be that hard. Just reverse it to V1, literally. It's unreal. At least I think the active resetting thing is sort of fixed right now. I'm getting younger. Just look at my spa. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Only in special events though, I never really used them in officials. I'm literally trying to wrap my brain around this. I'm trying to understand. No, I'm trying to keep the emotion away because otherwise I'm just gonna slander Ryzen more. My most emotions were unexplainable. Different type of emotions. Car is, it's pretty rapid, it's just I have to get a lap to get on these tires, man. That's it. Jesus. Yeah, because it was a professional event where I was tryharding. Not a content YouTube stream. Jesus, 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 Jesus. Please come back to Earth and remove this car off Ryzen. Or maybe just come back to Earth and fix the tire model. Okay. We're done sliding yet, or? Yeah, it's it's insane. Like, look how much worse it gets when you slide like that. It's insane. You have one draft and then another way you go, immediately it's ice and unsavable. Insane. It has to be like temperature that just completely peaks out. Holy shit. Yeah, I'm realizing now when I did those data packs I should have started with the GTPs and not the LMB2. Shit would have been a lot nicer. Holy shit. Small improvement. Like, it's so annoying because that's like a decent lap, but there is more if you can handle the tire temps in a better way. So I low-key want to give it more goes. It was obviously not a perfect lap because yeah, maybe I can get a 6. I'll try a couple more times. Tried a new technique in turn 1, but it was his understeering instead. Only works in low speed. Bro, I've been nice with the emotions, but cool. Braking less stopped the car more. Great. Holy exit. Here comes the 6, boys and girls. That right there might be college inks. Come on. Come on, give me the 6. Come on, give me the 6. Give me 800s. Give me 800s. Give it. Yes.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Yeah, that's really close to a 0.7. That lap time is just LARP. What's the okay, that's way closer to the optimal, so honestly, I know it's hard to say that something is good on this, because I think everything you drive, unless it's the fixed setup with like 5 trillion third spring value in the front, the car is just shit to drive. But it's as good as it gets, I think, now. At least the car does what you want, sort of. The setup, not the tires. Car does what it wants for what's available. I actually want to see the sector times. Porsche Sector 1 was actually somehow really good. I'm not gonna lie. After how the Porsche was, I might take back the fact that the Caddy is the best car. I might take that back. We gotta try the Ferrari, but considering the Porsche has no grip, especially because it's so high track temp. I mean, it's not even that high, but There's no point in doing a fixed setup lap because the fixed setups are like seconds off the pace. And then also the fixed setups are like it's like they're made to like give you an illusion of that the car is good. Like let me load a fixed setup. Actually have a look. So what will we use here on fixed? We have high downforce. The brakes are completely useless. I don't know what they're doing. Like this is. You want me to load a fixed? Okay. Oh yeah, the brakes are still completely useless. This is just a troll brake setup. They have no idea what they're doing when they set that up. Like they can argue that it's more stable, but it's literally not. It's literally always 2022 in GDPs because it regens more and it's the most stable and it prevents tire overheating. And then some tracks is 22 if you really need more front grip. But yeah, that's completely useless what they have on the fixed setup. Chassis. It's honestly a lot better than I expected. Usually the third spring, like on the Acura, is like 400, but 250 is not bad to be honest. Gotta give that. Too high towing, that is gonna destroy the front tires even more with the overheating. So I guess it makes it a lot easier to drive because it's just gonna be oversteer overall everywhere. The rear end is not super bad, it's super soft, but I guess that as well used to give you more understeer. Both the spring rate and the third spring is super low. A or B stiff, but it's not gonna make a difference with that setup on the right side and spring rate. At least the towing is right. I mean, to be honest, all the dampers are just random clicks looking at this, but it usually works on our thing with just random clicks, so can't complain about those ones. But yeah, it's the troll setup. Wait, what's the fuel on fixed setup loads? It's actually 58. Thought it was less on fixed. Alright, I gotta get the safe sets and everything together, and then I have 30 minutes to get the Ferrari one together. Okay, let's just hope that the Ferrari is better to drive. We can hope. Wow, okay. Shock deflection, please. Chill out. Okay, the safe setup with Loki is gonna put max wing on this because shit was not safe. The normal one. Should be good. Yeah, I'm making the p1doks setups right now. Well, I just finished the Porsche. I might have to do the Ferrari later, but I'll give it a try now. Like I'll try to get it finished now with the baseline I have. But oh, nice. Yeah, I didn't build it, but glad you like it. Bro, what? What are you asking, Jonathan? Since I do different series, it's nice to. Oh yeah, I get it. Yeah, if you do a lot of like I do the same always. So for me, it's not really useful. But I think for the general public, it's because a lot of people do different series, like you say as well. So. Bro, I'm not. No, I'm not, Jonathan. Why would I be that right now, buddy? Yeah, I get that. Yeah, I can definitely tell you that. Porsche would never turn me on. Well, it's not Porsche's fault, it's Irising's, but... Hello, tow instructor. Wait, did I take a screenshot of this at that time? No, I didn't. What? Oh, I did. Okay, we got this replay saved, right? Yeah, we did. So, Ferrari. Yeah, it is Spa. Setups are done. Okay, Ferrari next. Let's load in. Well, as a team, you have to, especially at the top level, we're professionals. So at the end of the day, you have to trust your own data. And we found, for us, the Aston was quickest. That's why we chose it. All drivers kind of agreed on the fact that we were quicker on the Aston. We know that some other teams nailed the other cars better, but we didn't. So, yeah, it was so quick in like Puhon, Piff Path, and that stuff. We got P3 in the top split or the esports split. Yeah, I mean Ferrari. To be honest, BMW and Ferrari. Personally, for me, I like those cars more. The driving style suits me a lot more, but I was quicker in the Aston as well, so there was no point to do anything else. Nice, Mr. Towen.
Ja, Ori kan inte se mig kaikki.
Yeah. But they skipped Watkins, which was like a month earlier to prep for Spa, so... Well, from what I know. So obviously their car was gonna be insane. I'm just confused by why they shows a Ferrari in BMW. Nah, they just prepare more, mostly. I think we could have had better pace as well. We found out the pace of the Aston after the final bop. Like, we tried it for the first time after final bop. So there was a lack. Like, there was probably a bit more time in the car itself and stuff like that as well. But that was the best thing we could do, considering we had no, like we didn't have weeks of prep, you know? Wait, let me restart caps, because nothing's working. Where's my baseline? There it is. No, final bop shouldn't, but we waited for it because that was the best thing to do for us. We had no practice. Yeah, but they were the only ones in the BMW. So it was a surprise that it was that quick for sure. But it was pretty clear they had it more prepped, you know? If you looked at BS Competition, which is also a BMW factory team, they were nowhere on the BMW, so obviously they had it more prepped, the car, from way earlier. No, I mean... Hard to say what it could be. I think Redline has to they have to use a one BMW car for the 24-hour races, if I'm not wrong. Well, I might be wrong, but I think that was how it was in the past. Where's my dash gun? Ugh. So the Ferrari usually is a lot nicer to drive. Obviously it's high temp still, but usually it's a lot nicer to drive because the because the brakes are so bad on the car that it doesn't overheat the tires. So you basically have to brake earlier everywhere, but on the same time your tires stay way more on life. That's also why it's so good in the long run, but also why it's so slow in the first couple of laps. Yeah, for special events and like well, especially special events where it's full stint runs, it's not a bad trade-off at all. It's very good, obviously. Like we could see that in Watkins, for example. Like Caddy was maybe 2/10 quicker on a hot lap, 2/10, but everyone saws the Ferrari still. That says enough about how good this car is compared to the others on tires. So maybe we can feel a bit better on it as well, compared to the Porsche. Yeah, definitely not. Spa is always BMW or Ferrari, I think. The BMW is great when it has good bop, and it is quite snappy, mostly in officials, but in the actual races when you have rubber, that disappears a bit. Yeah, Boston straights, but nothing else. I gotta be accurate, you know. Well, tenths in a DD wheel is very person to person. It could be nothing, it could be... Most people, professionals, gain maybe... mostly inconsistency, because you can predict stuff more easily. Yeah, this is... Okay, I'm not gonna say anything, I was about to jinx it. Wow. Wait, what was he saying? DDPs at Daytona was what? They scared you? Wow. It's crazy because that the GDP brakes or the Ferrari brakes are so bad, it's actually so much more stable. Because the car won't stop, you have to brake so early. So the tire temps are like, yeah, wow, way better on the actual apex of the corner. I got a nudge, or I got a gut feeling, I guess. This will take a lot less time to get a lap together with than the Porsche. Yeah, there will be more Interlagos. But you gotta remember, every series kind of dies off a bit when spot, like a special event like Spa goes around. No, you can't really push the entry, but that's why it's so good on exit and mid corner. Preserves the temp way easier than the other cars. Road America I will, Linus. Because I think I'm doing the special event. Well, balance.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
I've missed the braking. Whoa, you got brakes already. In this car. Next track is Interlagos, and then it's Road America. Pretty good balance on the exit there as well. It's only lap 3 as well. Could this be a dominant Ferrari week, or is the Caddy still going to be faster? On IMSA.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Very easy to do in UDP. What are you comparing to, Void? Oh. Holy grass. Makes a quite big difference. Maybe 2 tenths, 3 tenths. And then tire wear as well. I'm guessing lap 5 is the hot lapping.
Just
Well,
set your fastest
later
lap of the
in the
session.
Ferrari, but yeah, G61. It's not great to use for that. Oh, I couldn't see the entry. Well, it's always useless to compare if you're not on the same temps in iRacing, because so much things affect the lap time. Okay, the Ferrari's rapid. Need to try and get a good lap into the in this car.
New fastest lap for you.
8:11 already. Let's see if we can get like a 0.5 maybe. If I started braking for the corner, maybe I could get a lap together. I don't know. If my brain is super or something.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Maybe I'll do that, Gene X. But the G61 lap records are very easy to beat. Oh, my best. The solution was the Ferrari the whole time. I love it. I love the dedication. so I'm just forgetting about throttle control, I guess. It's very short to travel on my pedal.
New fast lap
Oh
for
my!
you.
I almost dropped a glass in the floor. Wow, okay, why am I losing time in straight? I don't think the lap time will justify the car because I'm doing a... Because it's way better, it's so much more stable. Definitely still need to use 1-1 ARB into turn 2. No, I hit the entry cross. No, you get paid when you're an esports driver. That's a good call. Just do laps. It depends entirely on who you are, comp.
Fastest lap of the session.
It could be from 100 euros to thousands of euros a month. There's plenty of full-time esports drivers. Can't you make a place in there? Yeah, I mean, as long as you're paid for what you do, you're sort of a professional because you're providing a service that's professional for the team. So even if you get 100 euros, you're like, in my opinion, you're like, how should I say it? Like sort of professional. Semi-professional, I guess, yeah. Like in real life, you're considered a professional if you don't pay to drive. Like if you have a free seat, you're a professional driver. Come on, bro. Like, it's so consistent, but it's so hard to get that little extra out. Yeah, I work at my local contract. Give it to me, give it to me. And I'll brake too late. At least it's predictable. Thank you for the subscription, Melty. How are we, mate? Holy lock-in. If you pay for your seat, you're not a professional. No. Doesn't matter what category. Please let me lock in. Yeah, it's my home track. I've raced there a lot in karting. Genuinely, I wanna... Bro, how can I mess up the exit that badly? So much time in this car, like...
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Jesus. Oop. Nah, yeah, maybe on a good lap, 0.4. Oh, what am I doing? Brain freeze, not shifting down. Hello? Okay, what? Pedal closure is, or overlapping is mostly as bad in GTP. It's not as bad in GT3, for example. Still, you want to avoid it generally. Forgot to change the ARB for turn 2, but somehow still only 200s off. Okay, the car's not stopping. Or I had like a lockup with the ERS or something. What the flip was that? Actually really good right now, Jonas. That's how you practice, otherwise you're not a professional. Sorry to break it. I don't know what hack tricks are. So I don't think I used them. I had like 10 hours. No, actually I had like 13 right before the race. Okay, I dropped the 0.5.
Just set your fastest lap of the session.
I'm gonna stop there. If I that's the second best car we have on p1doks right now, and if I beat the caddy, it's gonna be unrepresentative because it's not quicker than the caddy on a hot lap. That would just be driving. But it's definitely better in the long run. Small D, big dreams. That's what we're talking about. That's the mindset. Book a session, bro. You got plenty of hours left in your coaching, mate. Anyways, I'm gonna go coach now, another guy. So, thank you for watching, everyone. Let me rate someone. I don't know. Should I rate Lubo? I think he doesn't like me. I'll rate Felix. Both we're mates. Yeah, my SimiCube settings are the same. You have them in the channel that I have. Okay, I'm gonna rate Felix Voter. So enjoy that, guys. So yeah, see you boys and girls.